What's up, Collective? It's Kev, IntuitiveKev, and I'm back to do another general message for the collective. How's everybody doing? Hopefully fantastic. Holy Spirit, we ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We ask that you give us insight and guidance on our current situations. We ask that you lift the veil of falseness and reveal that which is hidden from us. And we thank you for your blessing, your wisdom, your power, and your work in our lives. Thank you, Spirit. What's up, fam? We're going to get into the cards. We're going to see who's in collective energy. Did I already say that? No. We're going to get into the cards, see who's in collective energy. Anything we don't see coming. Any updates or progress on our current situations, the usual. Hopefully you guys are doing well, feeling blessed, having a good week thus far. I'm going to pull overall energy from the Archetype deck, and then I've pre-shuffled a few different decks to use. Pre-shuffle, there was someone or some energies that were involved in a secret collaboration. I feel like this has become, like the authorities have become aware. Someone or some people are in trouble. Somebody could be losing a business, losing a job, losing a title or position of some sort because of this. This is somebody that was very manipulative, very disloyal, very corrupt, and they regret the choices they've made. Distorted masculine energy. This could be anybody. But remember to take what resonates, leave what does not, and apply the roles where they fit. He could be a she could be a he, etc. Hopefully you guys are doing well, in high spirits. Let's go. Messiah in the shadow. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Messiah, reverse. Poet, reverse, or poet in the shadow. Turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. There's somebody who uses words to hurt. Poet in the shadow. Saboteur in the shadow. Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Saboteur in the shadow. This is like, I'm not going to lie, during the pre-shuffle, all of these I saw, with the exception of one, were in reverse. They were in the shadow. So, Hermit in the shadow. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Hermit in the shadow. Detective in the light. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Alright, so for overall energy we have Messiah in the shadow, Poet in the shadow, Saboteur in the shadow, Hermit in the shadow, and Detective in the light. Bottom of this deck, Goddess in the light. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Alright. Let's get into it, beloveds. I'm gonna start with. I'll start with the tarot. I'm gonna use my deck. All right, the first one out was Messiah in the shadow. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Somebody here feels like, I get like God complex energy. Like somebody feels like, you know, they have the ultimate say. What they say goes. They can dictate somebody else's life, somebody else's destiny, somebody else's actions. Like they're literally stomping on God's toes, and they think it's cute. Messiah reverse. Emotional manipulator reverse. The Sun, reverse. Two of Wands, reverse. Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords, reverse. So there's somebody here that I get narc vibes. I'm not gonna lie. There's somebody here. This was an emotional manipulator that I feel like was in your energy, or there's in your energy, but this is somebody that you were dealing with that maybe you're not. This person could have been a hidden enemy, and maybe they're not so hidden anymore. Maybe you've learned something, you've discovered something, got a piece of truth. This is an emotional manipulator that you release. This is definitely somebody. I get narcissists. I get narcissists with this Messiah reverse. Exaggerated belief that they are the only means through which a cause can succeed. It's like somebody, you know, I made you. This ain't gonna work without me. This is my shit. You know, like, I feel like this is somebody that's unhappy, especially if they got released. Emotional manipulator reverse. This is their energy, but this is, you just reverse. Like, you let somebody go, you release an emotional manipulator. This person's very unhappy. I just heard Robin Thicke, Lost Without You. I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. It's like somebody, they pretended that they didn't need you, or that you weren't valuable, and that was a lie. This is somebody who they made the wrong choice, or they don't have a plan, they don't have a strategy. This is somebody who's sitting, I feel like it's unhappiness. The sun reverse, this is somebody who's very unhappy. Maybe they're not happy, they're not experiencing expansion or growth. Maybe that was, you know, something you brought to the table. Apply the roles where they fit. This could be anybody at this point, I don't know. I feel like this is somebody that you've established boundaries with. 7 of Wands talks about defending yourself, establishing boundaries. I don't know if you recently had an exchange with this person, but I kind of get that. Maybe you had an exchange with this person and you defended yourself, stood your ground. You know, they thought they was gonna pull that narc karmic bullshit with you, and maybe, yeah, you stood your ground. I feel like this is somebody you've established boundaries with, though, because they lied. This person is a liar. Apply the roles where they fit. This is the Ace of Swords reverse. I feel like there could have been a lack of truth and clarity, but more so, I feel like this, yeah, you've established boundaries with a liar. Like, maybe there was that, I don't know, somebody could just lie to. The energy's disgusting. I can't stand a liar. Like, don't even talk to me if you're gonna lie. Disgusting. I feel like somebody's just a liar. What's this Ace of Swords reverse? Ace of Swords reverse. 9 of Swords reverse. You've established boundaries with a liar, an emotional manipulator, somebody with God complex, maybe a narcissist, and you don't feel bad about it. It's like 9 of Swords is being stressed out, anxiety, depression, you know, sleepless nights. I feel like I won't lose a wink of sleep. I feel like you're not losing no sleep. Cut a narc off, and man, 9 of Swords reverse. Like, yeah, you're not stressing about shit. I feel like somebody else could be, though. 5 of Cups. Somebody could be feeling, you know, really down right now. And that's what, you know, a lot of you experience this, whether it was with Sagittarius energy, Temperance reverse. Somebody could be really imbalanced. You know, emotionally imbalanced. You know, they're here, there, everywhere. Drama. I get like drama king, drama queen energy. This person's just all over the place. They might have this is somebody selfish. I feel like they're in the 5 of Cups. You know, you cut somebody off, you establish boundaries with someone, and you don't feel bad about it. Good for you. Good job. Judgment reverse. Is somebody not using their better judgment, or is this somebody under? Somebody's under judgment, negative judgment, because something's come out. Maybe this was part of the whatever was discovered. Something's come out. Something that was hidden has come out. Maybe the fact that somebody was a hater. Hater reverse. There's a hater you released. Let me pull from a different deck as well. I want to pull from the Graffiti. Maybe somebody was a hater. They were talking about you behind your back. They were envious, jealous. What is this? Stranger danger, reverse. Online competition, someone you don't know personally watching you. Somebody's a weirdo. Somebody is a weirdo. Very much weird. Very much strange. Stranger danger, I feel like this is somebody you do know. And apply the roles where they fit. This could be somebody you've known for a long time. It could be somebody you've recently met. Maybe you have something in common, but not quite, you know. It's like somebody who doesn't do what you do, but in their mind they can do it so much better than you. They're so much better than you. I get that. It's the God complex type of energy. The online competition, someone you don't know personally. This is someone you know. Inactive, resting, going within, wasting time, unwinding. Like I said, somebody who maybe they claim that they can do what you do, but they don't. Inactive. Scare tactics, reverse. Arousing fear and alarm. I don't know if somebody tried to arouse fear. Did somebody try to scare you or intimidate you and that was a dud? A waste of time? Unresponsive, reverse. Missed calls and messages left unread. I feel like somebody tried to scare you. Somebody tried to intimidate you. They wanted to arouse fear or alarm. Unresponsive, reverse. I get like mixed energy off of this. Like, you know, more or less I get like, you know, maybe a message wasn't received. Missed calls and messages left unread. This reverse. So either you saw the messages, you saw the calls, or you received the calls and it's just like, okay. Or you didn't get them. You didn't get these calls. I said this. I specifically said drama king or drama queen energy. That's what I get. Emo. Emotional drama queen, fakes for attention, makes a big deal out of nothing. This could be a man or a woman. Apply the roles where they fit. Man or a woman. This is somebody just like real, like they need to get their shit together. At our big ages, get your shit together. Like, you know, manage your emotions. There are toddlers that can manage their emotions better than some of these fucking weirdos walking around here. Water under the bridge. Learning to forgive others for yourself. Letting go of the past. Enjoying life for you. I don't know. You know, apply the roles where they fit. And take what resonates. I feel like somebody could be moving away from somebody. You're moving away from somebody. Or you're ending a cycle. Yeah, because somebody could be, I mean, respectfully, you know, take what resonates. Somebody could be crazy. They have some type of chemical imbalance, or they have some shit going on and they don't want to get treated for it. They don't want to go get that taken care of. This could be somebody living a secret life, living a double life, withholding secrets, safeguarding, keeping things hidden. Like I said, somebody's a liar. Somebody is a bold-faced liar. Yeah, and you're on to new beginnings, accepting changes that might bring good things to you. Stay in this energy and go with your first mind. How you're moving or whatever you're moving away from. Cutting ties. I see it reverse. I feel like it's already been done. Cutting ties. Expired and discontinued use. Like, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, motherfucker. Big yikes. Major embarrassment, feeling shameful. They ought to. I just heard mockery. Yeah, maybe for this mockery they made of your time and energy. Like, somebody has a criminal record. They're self-pleasing, unoriginal, and super basic. And they're a gold digger, bloodsucker, exploiter, vampire, money grubber, self-serving. Man, stay on your toes, beloved. The next one out is Poet in the Shadow. Turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Somebody here likes, I don't know if somebody does like word magic. You know, because like spoken word that's why they, you know, it's important to watch what you say, how you think all of that, what you invest your energy into, because spoken word is you know, that's setting an intention. People speak ill of you, they're like setting negative intention for you. You know, somebody here, I feel like they use that to their advantage. Somebody here turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. They use their words to hurt or harm others. Which, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but some of us, you know what I'm saying, like, not everybody is about that, you know, all that chatty Cathy stuff, like square up or stop running your mouth. Where's that tarot deck? Like, seriously, square up. Nobody doing all that word magic. Where your paws at? Poet in the shadow. False person. Typically, if they're doing a whole lot of talking, it's a mask wearer. Somebody fake, phony, flogging, running that mouth. Divine guidance. Temperance reverse. Sagittarius energy. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here thinks they're so clever. They think they're so smart, so clever. Page of Cups reverse. There's somebody, and take what resonates, there's somebody in your energy. This person thinks they're so smart, they're so clever. This is somebody who uses, you know, they may do word magic. I feel like you see this bullshit for what it is, though. This is somebody that maybe, I don't know, Four of Wands, I immediately got like maybe somebody you've had in your home. They've been to your house. Open the Clouds reverse. You're not confused. There's no confusion. You're not confused about maybe the fact that somebody's lying. They're sneaky. They're deceptive. They're not to be trusted. Page of Cups reverse. This person's a hater. Which I just don't get that. That's so counterproductive. If you don't like me, then stand on that and don't deal with me. Don't be a fucking weirdo and pretend that you do. Come around like you do. It's just, people are just, it's a waste of time. What the fuck? I just saw King of Pentacles reverse. Earth energy. Could be any sign. I feel like you could do some type of white magic or you do some type of prayer. Continue doing that. You could be in Queen of Swords energy. Maybe you cut somebody off recently. Or you're just perceptive. You know what's what. King of Wands reverse energy. Yeah, but you have a false person here. Somebody could be, you know, a poet. They do a lot of talking, running that mouth. This is somebody that's false. I feel like you've received divine guidance. Somebody here has received divine guidance and somebody's fake. Like, yeah, something ain't right. Nope. Temperance reverse. You receive guidance that somebody is emotionally imbalanced. Somebody could be a fallen angel. Somebody's just not on the same type of time you are, beloved. You're not on the same type of time, love. This is somebody focused on money. Ten of Pentacles upright, followed by the Page of Cups reverse. Maybe it's somebody who hates the fact that you're abundant. You know, you do what you do. We all have the same 24 hours, but people will hate you because you chose to use your time differently. You did something else. You know, some people go to school for 8 years. Some people jump out on faith and start a business on their own without a doctorate, you know. Neither one of those individuals is wrong. They did what they wanted to do. I kind of get that. I kind of get that energy. Like somebody's just hating. Like, ugh, you're hating it or something. Like, going on now. Ten of Cups. This is a family member. This is a family member. Five of Cups, followed by the Six of Wands reverse. Somebody's embarrassed. There could be a family member that was hating on you. This person wore a false mask. This is somebody who was using words. Maybe you had a family member, a parental or a sibling. It could be anybody. They went around. They were using words to, like, you know, tear you down, fuck up your credibility, your reputation. I mean, in the end, they do nothing but destroy themselves. Stop running your mouth, gutter bug. Especially on somebody. They constantly coming for somebody that's not checking for them, that didn't send for them. It just doesn't make sense. Like, and you're a family member. Now they're sitting at the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands reverse. In grief, despair, because they didn't win. You know, this is supposed to be a victory of some sort. You know, them being a fucked up scumbag or, you know, a shit talking weirdo, you know, was supposed to get them a victory. Where? It did not. I feel like somebody's exposed like as a false person and they're embarrassed. It's shameful. You know, like why they didn't have to do all that. What was that about? I'm gonna pull from the extra deck. Beta, reverse. Friendly, helpful, avoids conflict, reverse. This is somebody messy. And that's why they're ashamed. They're ashamed, they're embarrassed because they're exposed as somebody messy. Like you were just trying to start shit. You know, trying to create a problem. Access, reverse. Somebody who no longer has access to you. Capricorn. You could be a Cap. Somebody involved could be a Cap. Practical and prudent, ambitious and disciplined, patient and careful, humorous and reserved. Snapped, unhinged, instability, crazy. Either you're a Capricorn or there's a Capricorn in your family that doesn't have access to you based on, you know, their weird ass actions, right? And this person, they done snapped. They blow a gasket. They feel some type of way because they don't have access to you. Stop being a weirdo. I don't understand. This person was messy, lied, only concerned with money, and they feel some type of way because you cut their weird ass off. Oh. Somebody could be, maybe they have guilt. I saw this a few times during the pre-shuffle. Somebody could be, you know, sitting in guilt. They regret the choices they made, you know. Just weird. It's so weird. Candle magic, reverse. Something going back. Something didn't work. Runner, avoidant, escape, reverse. Something, I'll get that too. Something is backfiring on somebody. Some intention that they set, maybe with their words, you know, or they pay somebody else to do it, is backfiring on them, and they will not escape this. They're not gonna be able to step out the way and this backfire just shoot past them. It's gonna slap the fucking taste out of somebody's mouth. I don't know what intention they set for you, what they inscribed on that candle, but yeah, they're gonna eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Caution, danger, warning. Let me pull a couple more cards on that. What the hell? What the hell going on here? I'm gonna pull from the true emotional. Karmic ties. Like I said, family or not, parental or not. It was a karmic. It was a karmic, beloved. They're doing candle magic on you? Yeah, they're weird. True colors, reverse. This is somebody that is constantly wearing a mask or pretending as. It's a karmic tie, but the true colors, reverse. They don't want to be seen as a karmic. You don't want to be seen for what you are. You know, devil worshiper, whatever. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. Somebody could be praying that their true colors aren't shown. You don't want nobody. I don't want nobody to know that I feel like shit because I am shit. This is somebody you turn your back on. They're trying to hide their true colors. I feel like you've already seen them. You've already seen them, and yeah, maybe you moved the fuck around. Fucked up over you. Like I say, family member, past person, they apply the roles where they fit. Married, reverse. Somebody could be going through a divorce of some sort. They're bumping heads with somebody. This is somebody that left you hanging. Now they want to come back and get closure. Like what? Feeling like shit. Round and round. Cycles, triggers, and lessons. Somebody's going through it. They should have washed their mouth. This is all clarifying. Poet. Reverse. They should have washed their mouth. I miss you. The next one is Saboteur in the shadow. Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. There could be some weirdo. I mean, this could be the same weirdo. It could be, a different weirdo. Somebody is trying to undermine you. Induces self-destructive behavior. This is somebody, it's probably the same energy. Somebody that they use their gift of gab, right? They, start talking. They get in your head, get you to doubt yourself or doubt what you're doing. They want to undermine you, to get you to self-sabotage. They don't have to get their hands dirty. They just have to get in your head and make you doubt yourself. Motherfuckers like this, avoid them at all costs. Especially once you spot it. If you see it, somebody's like undermining you. They're trying to come on now. I've recently had a situation like this where, I encountered this person that, they are spiritually gifted, and here's the thing about me. I never put off, I'm spiritually gifted, I'm a psychic, I'm this. I will tell you, I'm intuitive. I am intuitive. And I'm a tarot reader. But there was somebody that pretty much tried to I know what he was doing, and it's different when you know and you see what an individual is doing with the words that they say, the things that they say to you. It just doesn't hold the same weight. But this person was trying to get me saying things along the lines of, well, I don't need cards. Yeah, you guys use cards and you guys need cards to tell you this or tell you that. I don't need cards. I said, oh, so you're a psychic? Well, no, I have many gifts, but I just don't need cards. Okay, well, explain, because it's not clicking for me, beloved. But yeah, people like that will come in. They will try to get you. They're a saboteur, and they sabotage by getting you to self-sabotage, by undermining you, your success, what you're doing. Don't tunnel vision. Stay focused. I don't know who needs to hear that. Maybe I did. Stay focused. What's the Saboteur in the shadow? Two of Cups reverse. This is somebody going through a breakup, or somebody that you are not in a partnership with. Somebody not in a partnership. Somebody could be going through a breakup, a public one. Social media. Death reverse. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. Somebody could be going through a breakup of some sort. It's public. Death reverse. I don't know if somebody is they don't want something to end. They're refusing an ending. Somebody wants to avoid an ending, so they want to offer you something. They want to offer somebody something. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor, both upright. Somebody could want to offer a small token. Could be some type of money. Could be an offer of commitment. This could be anything. It's in the upright. It's a pentacle in the upright, so it is something beneficial. But whatever they're offering, they're coming in with this to avoid some type of ending. It's self-serving. Whatever it is. If there's a benefit for you, it will be short. It feels like it'll be short-lived. This is to benefit this person. Divine Partner reverse. This is not a divine. What's going on here? The World reverse. This is somebody who wants to keep a cycle open. Whether it's a father figure, a past person, a boss, whatever the case. Somebody doesn't want something to end. They're going to offer you something. Come in with something. They want you to stay in this karmic cycle. They don't want you moving on. They don't want you stepping into greatness. They don't want you, living your best life. Especially if it doesn't have anything to do with them. There's also somebody who could be experiencing a backfire. Black magic reverse. It's not working. It's either not working, it's backfiring. And a lot of these people, to do all this baneful magic that they do, all this nefarious, diabolical shit, they have no protection in the spiritual. Ain't had faith or, talk to God in the first. And they just, bibbity bobbity boo. Like, what? So, naturally, people are going to want to come back towards you. We are in that pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde. I believe it starts on the 17th of July. Today is the 14th. So yeah, I mean, it's coming in early for a lot of us. You know, people from your past will be reaching out. They'll be wanting to reconnect. Old things that maybe unresolved issues might come to the surface. It's a bad time to make new deals. Don't sign contracts. Don't start anything new during this time. There could be issues with communication. It's a 3-week period where you just got to stay on your toes, pay attention, and take it easy. Nine of Pentacles, it's you, beloved. You could be single, independent, financially stable, or getting there. You could be your own boss. You know, somebody wants to keep you. They want to pull you back into a karmic cycle. They don't want you moving on. This is somebody who does not want you moving on. You can't move up. The Chariot reverse. I literally just said there's somebody who does not want you moving on. They don't want you. You can't move on. I need your energy to survive. You can't leave. Damn, somebody could be sick. Four of Swords reverse. Somebody could be sick. They got an issue. They're not sleeping well. Yeah, they got an issue. Legal issue. I'm sorry. Somebody could have a legal issue. They want to avoid a painful permanent ending. Ten of Swords reverse. They don't want this smoke. They're praying. Somebody could be praying. Please, Lord. I know I don't talk to you often, Lord, but please. Creativity, imagination, idea. Like I said, you could be somebody, maybe, you know, some people go to school for 8 years and get a doctorate. Some people have creative ideas. They're creatives. They're creators, co-creators, you know, if you will. Maybe you are this Nine of Pentacles energy, somebody self-made, and you made yourself off of your creativity. Something you've created. Victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. Somebody else is a victim. You know, always playing the victim. They never do wrong. It's always somebody else's fault. They always want to project and deflect. This is somebody trying to trap you. Quagmire. Entrapment setup. Somebody trying to trap you up in a trick bag. Yeah, keep their ass on the outside. Weirdo. Contracts, commitment, obligation, agreement. Somebody is I've been getting this energy too, and I've seen a couple other readers mention it as well. There could be somebody coming towards you with some type of opportunity. You have the Emperor and that Ace of, or that Page of Pentacles. It could be anything, but it's something that will appear to be beneficial. Maybe a contract, an obligation, an agreement. Like I said, during Mercury retrograde, don't sign shit. Well, I mean, you know, I wouldn't. But even after Mercury retrograde, yeah, man. Read the contract. Read it again. Read it again. Have your attorney read it. Have your attorney read it again. Pray over it. Like, seriously. Spiritual rank reverse. This is, man, I don't know. It's a snake in the camp. There's a snake in the camp. Ugly spell, beauty spell, reverse. Somebody getting a backfire, they want to affect your appearance, somehow affect your confidence, and now they look like a big toe. A walking, talking big toe, huh? Should have minded their business. It's a masculine energy, a distorted masculine energy. Could be that Emperor. It came out upright up here, but of course, if they're coming to offer you something, they're going to be an Emperor upright. These are shapeshifters. This is a distorted masculine energy. Somebody that abuses their authority. They could be unattractive. This card said it's attractive, but it's reverse. So maybe, yeah, that ugly spell they've been sending you, it backfired. Now this person looking like who did it and what for. Put the wand down. Put the wand down, Joker. Let me pull a few from the graffiti. Deceitful. Liar, liar, pants on fire, withholding the truth. Like I said, we got to stay on our toes. They love to dress up some bullshit and make up a cute dress, or, well, you know what? They dress up some bullshit. You know, feed you cow shit and swear up and down it's chocolate pudding. Like, no, it's cow shit. Fuck. Spreading lies, reverse. Slandering and bad-mouthing. This was somebody that was talking shit, telling a whole bunch of lies. I got the same energy off that poet reverse. Some distorted masculine energy. Punk. That's what I get. Punk ass. Talked a lot of shit about you, spread lies, and they've been exposed. The truth will always rise to the top. This is somebody like they clearly been fucked up from the beginning. God complex. Thought that they had the final say over you, your life. Oh. Rebound. Thank you next. New life, new lover. This better be where you at. This better be where you at, because ain't no way a motherfucker could lie, spread lies, and, you know, slander my name and then come back and look me in the face without getting punched. I mean, you know, I'm kidding. Kinda. I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. Yeah, no, fuck that. This was a cyberbully. Attacking through words or posts. Cancel culture. That poet reverse. Attacking through words. Yeah. You running that mouth, well, run up. That's what I mean. Because not everybody's with all that chit chat. Yeah. Abandoned, left for dead, deserted, lack of support, cast off, rejected, dismissed, can't sit with us. Somebody tried to cancel you. They wanted you abandoned. They wanted you isolated. They wanted you canceled. Y'all, this is the fucking loser. They couldn't cancel you on their best fucking day. This is a trash ass individual. And that's why all the energy surrounding them is trash as well. This is somebody who could have broken thinking. Or maybe you no longer have broken thinking. Maybe before you settled for less than what you deserved. You accepted a dirty offer. I feel like you're not anymore. This person was blocking your finances. Somebody wanted you in lack mindset. 7-7 could be significant. Or this is somebody who they were stingy. They hoard resources. This is somebody who has an issue they're refusing treatment for. They're in denial about their health issues. Cult. Strange and sinister. Twisted beliefs. I mean, it's definitely giving cult. It's definitely giving like mouth-breathing basement dweller. Like, you know, haven't been exposed to sunlight in a long time. Like, these motherfuckers are weird. Lawyering up. Refusing to answer questions. Defensive. Because better lawyer up. Especially if you're talking about, depending on who they was talking about, yeah, you would want to lawyer up. Get your knuckle game up, something. I don't know. The Hermit in the shadow. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others. Refusing to help those in need. This could go either way. This could be in reference to somebody else, or, you know, I mean, maybe you are or were in a hermit in the shadow. Somebody who withdrew from society because of negative judgments of others. Fuck them. I resonate, you know, kind of like, you know, box myself. I mean, along with everybody I trusted trying to isolate me as well, you know, I ended up kind of just alienating myself. You know, and I mean, honestly, that was for most of us, that's the most beneficial thing. They think that they're isolating you, they're alienating you. What they're doing is giving you solitude, so you can go inward, get closer to God, get closer to yourself. They're stupid. They play their part. They literally play their part. I think they're so smart, so clever. This could have been like some cult activity, man. The Most High reverse. I say it's been downstairs. The Hermit in the shadow. The Chariot. It flew into the upright. Maybe you moved forward anyway, you know. Looking out towards your future. 3 of Wands. The Devil reverse. Releasing toxicity. Or the demons who carry it. Or a Capricorn, perhaps. The Tower reverse. Passion reverse. I feel like you could have avoided a tower. You could have avoided a really big tower. This has something to do with somebody that was super toxic, or maybe a Capricorn. You lost passion for somebody. Yeah, it was a karmic connection that you released. It came out reverse. Karmic connection. Reverse. Like, yeah, you're a karmic. Goodbye, motherfucker. Like, I mean, shit. You lost passion for somebody. Understandably so. I don't know how people, like, seriously. If you irk my nerves, you disrespect me, like you overstep my boundaries, like you're just not a nice person, like you don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't. How could you have passion for somebody like that? I could passionately bust you in the head, but I mean, like with anything else, like what the fuck? This is a karmic connection somebody's moved away from. Eight of Cups reverse. Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to come back around you. You've already moved away from somebody. You've released them. They want to come back around you. Understand that they're coming back with lies, deception, trickery. This motherfucker ain't changed. Take what resonates. This energy I'm getting, this person that wants to, they walked away from you or you walked away from them, they want to come back around. They have not changed. They're still using their words to hurt. They're still false. They're still fake. They're still phony. This person is still probably still has this God complex. Think they running shit. You already know. Up in the clouds, reverse. I said you ain't confused about this shit. You know. Trust yourself. Up in the clouds, reverse. Yeah, you're not confused. It's like, okay, yeah, I knew that was a loser. You could have already rejected this person. Four of Cups. So they got busy, got the lion. Now they broke and praying because they're at a stalemate, unable to move forward. They don't know what to do to get back right with you, the star, maybe. Yeah, somebody innocent. Yes, you. It's you, beloved. Let me see something. Water under the bridge, learning to forgive others and yourself, letting go of the past. I feel like you have already, yeah. Goodbye, sayonara. Better lover reverse. Clearly somebody was not the better lover. Someone else is better for you. Someone good has their eye on you. Better lover. Yeah, I feel like, you know, yeah. You realize somebody was a karmic connection. They were not the better lover. It's water under the bridge. There's an Adele song I'm hearing. I think she said something like that. Disconnected, blocked, canceled, deleted. Yeah, somebody was not the better lover. They were a karmic connection. They were toxic as hell. Maybe y'all are disconnected now. Like, you know, you've released the past. It's water under the bridge. I'm hearing that song. What is that? Somebody's not able to deceive you. Smooth talker reverse. Yeah, all that running that mouth, baby. Yeah, it's not working no more. This is somebody who wants to poach, trespass by any means, taking what is not theirs. They can get done up. Take this ass. Well, yeah, come poach this ass whooping. The fuck? They feel like you abandoned them. You left me for dead. I'll never forgive you. You left me for dead. My time of need. I'm talking, boy. Don't do it, collective. Don't do it, collective. I was about to look up something. Let me see something real quick, real swift here. What's that song called that Adele sings where she's talking about water under the bridge? I can't even think of it. Water under the bridge. Okay, not today. Move. Bear with me. Oh, it's called Water Under the Bridge. If you're not the one for me, then how come I can bring you to your knees? If you're not the one for me, why do I hate the idea of being free? And if I'm not the one for you, you got to stop holding me the way you do. Oh, honey, if I'm not the one for you, why have we been through what we have been through? It's so cold out here in your wilderness. I want you to be my keeper, but not if you are so reckless. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me. Our love ain't water under the bridge. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me. Our love ain't water under the bridge. Say that our love ain't water under the bridge. What are you waiting for? You never seem to make it through the door. And who are you hiding from? It ain't no life to live like you're on the run. Have I ever asked for too much? The only thing that I want is your love. If you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't want me. Our love ain't water under the bridge. It's a good song. I love Adele. We love Adele. Adele, Water Under the Bridge. If you're not the one for me, why do I hate the idea of being free? And if I'm not the one for you, you gotta stop holding me the way you do. This just sounds toxic. It sounds toxic, beloved. Let me pull a few more for this Hermit over here. Sweet, innocent compassion, reverse. I feel like you have blocked, canceled, or deleted somebody. Like, yeah, I'm good. Goodbye. Goodbye. Maybe you're no longer sweet and nice towards this person. You ain't. Yeah, Queen of Cups is checked out. Queen of Cups has left the building. Queen of Swords is here. What the fuck you want? Healing, recovery, mending, reverse. Or this is somebody, they're not sweet, they're not innocent, they lack compassion, and they refuse to heal. Celestial, extraterrestrial, or otherworldly. Yeah, you could be a starseed, a child of the cosmos, and these motherfuckers couldn't bind you. Binding, reverse. Who they pressing? Deity, divine creator, supreme being. Who they pressing? What the fuck? Somebody's very unhappy. They're I'm very unhappy, and you used to make me happy all the time, and now you don't want to make me happy. You could be listening to your intuition. Your intuition tells you that somebody is somebody down low. LGBT, reverse. Sickness, disease, infectious. Oh Lord. Listen to your intuition. Covert narcissist. Listen to your intuition. Shocking, surprise, unexpected. Man, listen to Leo in the upright. Listen to your intuition. Taurus in reverse. Jealous and possessive, resentful and inflexible. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Somebody involved could be a Taurus. It's somebody who don't want to be rejected. They don't handle rejection well. Punk head. I'm sorry. This was an illusionist. Somebody lying and projecting, dirt digging, weird ass. I'm sorry. I'm really not. Libra, reverse. Libra in the shadow. Indecisive and changeable, gullible and easily influenced, flirtatious and self-indulgent. This is a follower. You got a Libra in a low vibration, Taurus in a low vibration, Leo in a high vibration, Virgo in a high vibration. These people tried to send you they tried to send you finance blockages. That shit went back. Fortune reverse. Now they said, yeah, same shit they wanted for you, beloved. Yeah, they sitting in it. Like I said, they're going to eat it. All of it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snack too. Midnight snack. They're eating all of it. Maybe they learn to mind their fucking business. Keep their bad intentions to themselves. Play with your kids. Don't play with the collective. Detective. In the light. Great powers of observation and intuition. Desire to seek out the truth. Maybe you have these great powers of observation and intuition. You could be an intuitive gang. Maybe you could be a manifester. A magician of sorts. Maybe you do some type of white magic. Detective, what we got? Eight of Swords. Somebody stuck. Somebody stuck in their head. You overthinking it. You observe things. I get that. Great powers of observation and intuition. You could observe shit. You see shit. You picking up what people be putting down. You know, you're intuitive. Maybe you're empathic. You feel energies. I feel like somebody questions themselves a lot. Somebody, who the fuck is? Somebody could question themselves a lot. 5 of Wands. Okay. Fuck out of here. Fucking fruit. This is like one pesky ass fruit fly. Like if you don't get your weird ass on. 5 of Wands. Or somebody's going to jail. They mad about it. What's this? 7 of Cups. Page of Swords. Oh, looking ass. Somebody mad. They're trapped in a situation, you know, fucked off based on their choices, right? And they're mad watching you maybe have options. 7 of Cups. You know, you having your way with this shit right now. You know, maybe you're blessed, highly favored, what have you. You know, somebody is on the sideline watching you. Should be watching the road, watching their mouth, watching them kids. What, something along those lines, right? They should be. But no, they're watching you mad. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. They're trapped in something. They're watching you maybe have options, and they're mad about it. Oh, I'm pissed off about it. I'm in a low vibration. Damn it. I'm a basement dweller. And I'm mad as hell. Because they went the wrong way. What the fuck? They just love. Is this somebody's twin flame? Oh, they're dreadful. I'm sorry. They're in legal issues. Somebody could be going to jail. They're weighing their options. They don't know what to do. They're mad. They're going to jail. They're mad. Weighing their options. Looking at you. Like what the fuck? Somebody facing major delays. They did something and they've been caught. Maybe by a detective. 8 of Pentacles. If people are able to see you work, like at your job, or maybe you do something in the public. Maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you're a reader. Maybe you're on a platform or something. If people can see you work, they can watch you work. There's somebody watching. They watching. Just a looking. Salty. And sick. 4 swords reverse. Somebody's sick. It's just the audacity for me. Like, did not you do me for dirt? You know, I have the strength. I managed to muster the strength. The faith of a mustard seed, whatever. I managed to get back up on my feet. And then, you know, after you done already did me for dirt, you watching me from the distance mad? Like, that'll get you slid. That'll get you slid. Because I mean, collective truth or not, you let some people slide once. You done already let them slide. Did you for dirt, you let it go. Gave it to God. And it's like these people just want to push. Yeah, they're fucked. Whoever this is. Because justice will be served. This legal issue they're in, justice will prevail. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they... Black magic reverse. I don't know what the hell they had planned, but, yeah. IntuitiveKev upright. What about it? Stop playing. Stop playing. Like I said, don't play with me. Play with your kids. This is somebody you don't want to work with. Like, yeah, you do not want to work with this person. There will not be a collaboration. There could be an Empress reverse in the mix. This person's stuck too. That's a burden you release as well. Maybe it's your karmic ass mom and daddy. It was a loveless situation, unrequited love, narcissistic parents. You know what's up. You know what's up. High priestess. You know somebody's a bully. You know somebody else is a gold digger. Only concerned with money. You know your twin flame ain't shit. You know you got some good news coming. Ace of Pentacles upright. What about it? What about it? Let me pull from another deck here. Turning your back. And good job. Shit. Fuck. How many? Didn't they turn their back on you first? Like, what the fuck? Not that we're going tit for tat, but fuck them. Shit. What the fuck? Respectfully, fuck them. Jezebel. You turn your back on a Jezebel, a Jezzy, a lady of the night, a gentleman of the night. Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about. That's what I get off of this for. Somebody is like, okay, yeah, they said there's no rest for the wicked. Ain't it? It's like no peace, no rest for the wicked, or something like that. Motherfuckers losing sleep. They can't sleep. They thought it was a game. You thought it was a game. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Motherfuckers wide awake. Like, oh shit, I ain't slept in 2 weeks. Lord help me. Fed up. Somebody fed up. Maybe you got fed up. Ashamed, reverse. Guilt, embarrassment, in the wrong. This is somebody in denial. But this was you that was fed up. You're fed up, and yeah, you're not shamed. You're not embarrassed. You don't have any guilt. You weren't in the wrong. Funeral, reverse. This is somebody else. They just don't want it. I don't want it to be over. Please stay in this karmic cycle with me forever. Let me dog you out. I want to do you real bad this time. I'm so sorry, beloved. I'm so sorry. Twin flames. What the fuck is wrong with this? I have no word. I don't know what to say. Like, what the fuck? Twin flame? Huh? Spiritual gifts. Why did I hear that? What is the, like, twin powers activate? Twin powers activate? Isn't it from a cartoon or something? Twin powers activate. Twin flames and spiritual gifts. I don't know what the hell this is, beloved. Twin flames and spiritual gifts. Maybe, I don't know. You got to come together with somebody to activate something. I don't know if you want to activate that, love. I don't. Secrets. Side hustle. Somebody here. Your twin flame, which is probably the darker twin, the one that, you know, prefers to be in the dark, moist places. They might use their gift for like as a side hustle. This is a practitioner. Somebody get paid to do stuff to people that they shouldn't be doing shit to. You don't want to inherit their karma. Stay away from this person. Because the karma they got, yeah. You don't want no pieces of that. Yeah, stay prayed up, love. Stay prayed up. You always have the memories. Yeah, because I mean, that's what you was dealing with, beloved. Jackass. Jackass. You stupid. Love, hate, reverse. I don't want to love and hate you no more. I just want to, you know, exploit you and be shady as hell. I don't want to be rejected. I miss my family. I miss my kids. Somebody can have a sex addiction. The jackass. Yeah. This person could be praying. They're praying that some truth doesn't come out. There's something that they do not want to be discovered. May it come out. So be it. May it all come out. May it all come out. May the collective be made aware of everything that the collective wishes to be made aware of. So be it. Shit. All this slipping, snotting, and hiding and shit. I'm tired. You could be a thug. Somebody could be a thug. Maybe he was dealing with a thug. There's a thug in my life. How am I gonna tell my mama? I feel like you're in this queen bee energy. You're somebody secure, confident, a boss bee, a bad bee. Yeah, a bad bee. Somebody tracking you? The jackass. I just saw GPS. Hey. What the fuck wrong with this? Longing, reverse. Missing someone, wanting them back. I feel like when it comes to that twin flame, yeah. The fuck? Smooth talker, reverse. Yeah, there's somebody that can't deceive you no more. You ain't going for the bullshit. Finesse, reverse. They cannot deceive you. They can't finesse you. They can't come in, you know, hair slick back, $1 million grin, taco meat all out, and you know, fast talk you. It's not going down. It's not happening. You could be a black sheep. This is somebody that laughed at you. Now they need your help. They better call a Yanla. So now somebody needs your help. They want to fix their life. You better call a Yanla Van Zan. Identity theft reverse. Someone else is fitting the bill, stealing others' ideas or partner, pretending to be someone they're not. It's a poser. Overindulgent, too much, too fast. Cult. Strange and sinister, twisted beliefs. Like I said, your twin flame, you got one of the real dark ones. They on some other shit, love. R.I.P. I mean, you know, respectfully. R.I.P. to that, yeah. A DNR. This person can have multiple babies, too many to handle, child support payments. This is a follower. Sheeple. Follows the crowd, easily influenced. That's that Libra reverse. I'm so sorry, beloved. Revengeful and spiteful. Retaliate reverse. Yeah, but retaliate on what? I feel like the only person that had room to retaliate or seek revenge would have been you, beloved. But you got too much class for that. Too much faith for that. Your mama raised you better. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you raised yourself better. Anyway, yeah. Wish fulfillment. Dreams coming true. You're not going to be overlooked. Overlooked reverse. Not being valued or appreciated. Undermined. That shit's over. Step up. Stand up. Stand up, beloved. Somebody is an attention seeker. They're needy. They could have sold their soul. They got a whole lot of excess baggage and you don't need none of that. Yeah. Somebody has underlying health issues that they're not discussing. They're not talking about. Bottom of the tarot deck we have, well, I picked it up with the Most High upright. I know that's right. The Most High. What about it? Last time I saw it was reversed. I don't know which way. Well, I picked it up upright. You could have been guided out of like a karmic contract of some sort. The Lover's reverse, maybe to release that twin flame, whatever that was in the past. It's past person, past connection. Somebody was secretly doing black magic and sending something to affect a reunion or reconciliation. Maybe it worked because somebody has been holding back from you. Knight of Cups. Now that they have love for you, supposedly, but this person is down bad. Five of Pentacles. It could be, you know, in financial lack. It's because of their associations. Three of Cups reverse. They're not celebrating, but I feel like they're in financial lack because they have bound themselves to a bunch of weirdos with financial curses. People that couldn't stay in their lane, mind their business. You just, this person just jumped. Oh, I want to be a member of the club, the He-Man woman haters. What the fuck? Stupid. Yeah, they're ready to give up now. I give up. I throw it in the towel. I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm ready to be a divine partner now. They discovered some shit. They done found something. I discovered that you was my pathway to abundance. Please don't reject. Please don't reject me. I'm unhappy. Look, I'm crying. These real tears. This was a hidden enemy. Woo, Lord. Yeah, you moved on. Six of Swords. Good job. This was a taker. They won't gonna do shit but take from you, love. 6-6 can be significant. King of Cups. All emotionally manipulative ass. Ooh, they want to battle something. I want to battle something out with you. Somebody has made a decision to what? Just lie? They go ride this lie all the way out. That's what I guess. Somebody has made a decision to just ride this lie. I'm gonna take it to the grave. I ain't telling nobody about this shit. This person's not trustworthy. Somebody here is a dark spiritualist and they're very obsessive. Queen of Cups reverse. temperamental weirdo, whoever that is, man or woman, this person's twacked. There's a Queen of Swords reverse as well. They all receiving bad news. Ten of Swords. Painful permanent ending. Yeah, because they came for you. You was minding your business. They got your twin flame. They could have came for you. Queen of Pentacles upright. Man or woman. Mama wore bucks. Daddy wore bucks. You know, you are loyal, committed, hardworking, in your bag. Not worried about the riffraff. Somebody was a false flame. Twin flame reverse. Or somebody pulled your twin flame from you. This could be somebody younger than you. They invested, yeah, that weirdo. They went over there and invested, right, in a dark witch, the cult. They gave an Ace of Cups. The one that should have been yours had your name on it. They just scribbled it out and gave it to, that wild raccoon over there. This was supposed to get them something, get them out of something or benefit them somehow, and it's done nothing but add more stress. Ten of Wands. Because they're guilty. They're stuck. And they see that. They see why. King of Wands. Empress. They want to heal something with you. Because they're lacking stability right now. They were disloyal. They betrayed you. And they're receiving negative karma for it. Wheel of Fortune reverse. This was an energy vamp. That did something unfair or illegal to you. Probably, energetically, because that's how the fuck they move. They were not listening to their intuition. They should have worked with you. They wish they worked with you. Queen of Wands upright, Leo energy. I sure wish I worked with you. I don't know what I was thinking, chasing behind this stanky heifer. What was you thinking? I don't. Beloved. Man, what the hell? What the hell? I'm gonna do a few of the mess deck, see what comes out for us. This message for the collective spirit, message for the collective, please and thank you. Happiness, you deserve it. You deserve it. Embrace it. Welcome it. Manifest it. What are you? Somebody could be obsessively asking what are you? What is you? Many death spells we did on you and you still kicking. You look finer and finer every time I see you. You can't be human. What is you? Oh, blessed and highly favored, but divinely protected. How about that? No weapon formed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Ever. Amen. If your progress offends them, their time at period. If your progress, your forward movement offends somebody, their time has officially expired. Walk them to the door. Church by day, dark altar by night. These people are trash. Church by day, dark altar by night. Faking, flogging, just fake, phony. Just be who you are. There's light and dark to everything. You want to be a fucking bottom feeding ass, low vibe and switch siding individual, then just be that. Just be it. Trust yourself and what the divine has shown you. Ops are losing now and want to play nice. They can play nice with these paws. Play nice with these fists. Oh man, play nice. A karmic family that refuses to stop their attempts to distort you is about to receive swift judgment. Yeah, they can shut the fuck up. I mean, it's too late to be, a silent family member. Just shut your fucking mouth at this point. Why are they still talking about you, beloved? You could be a tarot reader. Maybe that's why they're talking about you. Oh, ain't that the devil's work? That's what I had a family member tell me. Ain't that the devil's work? No, you're the devil's work. In true form. Let's be real. Let's be real. You're the devil's work. Don't you put that shit on me. Or tarot. They are so crazy. Abundance. What about it? Yeah, we'll take it for 500, Alex. Abundance. Whew. A third party watches you or your person obsessively. A third party can get the pause too. What's up? They're so weird. Like either speak or move the fuck on. Like, what the fuck? Like, speak, dog, speak, bark. Shit. Somebody's fur baby. Go on ahead and bark. D, first, last, middle, initial. Third party name might start with a D. Maybe your name starts with a D. Still attempting to manipulate your emotions instead of taking accountability. Somebody with the name D, they still attempting to manipulate your emotions instead of taking accountability for their punk ass actions. Stupid. People are very triggered by how well you're doing. They can kiss ass and mind their business. People are very triggered by how well you're doing without them. How dare collective move on, get fine, be blessed and highly favored without me around? I'm looking at you. Cross watcher. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm looking through you. Shut up. The answer is no. Hell no. Fuck on. The family that betrayed their own curse breaker. It sounds like a family full of dummies. Idiots. Idiota. The family that betrayed their own curse breaker. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Narcissist. That's what's wrong with them, love. High level commitment reversed. Yeah, why the fuck would you give a... Yeah. Anywho. What happened in the past cannot be changed. Accept it. Move forward. Very true. You know, they can't go back in time and, you know, not put those swords in your back. So, yeah. Fuck, accept it and move forward. It is what it is. I lied about why we broke up and your character to protect my ego. I don't care if I'm a loser. I just don't want to look like one. Shaman, you could be a shaman, a healer, perhaps. Or you were in the past life. What's up, love? 18 to 24. Somebody could be 18 to 24 and a Cancer. I'm gonna take a few more of these. I'm gonna take a few more of these and call it. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, we'll do it. Alright, fine. Oh no, why are they all trying to jump out like that? Come on now. Oh, that one came out. What is that? Family affairs. Something to do with family? It's got something to do with your family. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Psalm 23:5. Stand your ground. I feel like a lot of you been doing that. Continue. Stand your ground. If you've established boundaries, who they thought they was? Certainly not God, not the boss of you. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, stand your ground. If you got boundaries in place, stand on them. The masculine that grew to be jealous and envious of their own feminine. This is a punk ass. Of all the punk asses, this is the most punk ass-ish one right there. Yeah. The masculine that grew to be jealous and envious of their own feminine. You a punk, you're a clown. Let a real one have a shit. Demon. They will attempt to gaslight you and blame you for their misfortune. You both know that they alone sealed their own fate. Yeah, they can kiss ass. Stop projecting. Take accountability for what the fuck you did. To an empress, dummy. They get me with that. They wanted you to appear crazy because you spoke the truth. I don't know about y'all. This happened for me about 2.5, 3 years ago when I first went through my first awakening. I had just discovered tarot and just discovered black magic. You know, come to the conclusion that all of this shit is actually indeed real, and I spoke on it. And I'm direct. So I mean, I took it to the sources. Do you know these? That's what started the smear campaign for me. They called me crazy, said I had lost my mind, I was fake spiritual, this, that, and the third. I was mentally unsound because I called their trifling snake asses out for the punk shit they do. And here we are 3 years later, and I'm still speaking on it. I don't care. It's my truth now. Beloved, yeah, a lot of you could have went through this as well. They wanted you to appear crazy because you spoke the truth. Fuck them. It's the truth. They never want to clap for you. They just want you to clap back. What? I just heard that Cardi B lyric. She said, fuck clapping back, bitch. I'm clapping on the... Yeah. Black Sheep. Capricorn reverse. Do affirmations. They will empower you. Period. It's, you know, and it sounds so cliche, but some of that stuff is like real. It's factual. If you believe it, you can achieve it. It's like it's real spill. I didn't think so either, fam. I'm telling you, I didn't believe in nothing. 3 years ago, I lacked faith. I lacked hope. I just didn't believe in shit. Not even myself. You haven't even reached your peak yet, and they're already mad. These motherfuckers are mad because it's Tuesday. Let their asses stay mad. A delusional karmic told crazy lies in your community about you. People you trusted quietly chose sides. Once they have clarity, some will try to return. Return to what? Return to what? You believe crazy ass lies without having a conversation with me? Fuck you too. Hey, to each his own. Third house, communication, siblings, short distance travel. Maybe somebody's you gonna receive communication. Maybe from an ex. I'm so sorry, love. Ex, first, last, middle initial. Or you have an ex that's dissipating without your energy. I'm melting. Yeah. Dissipating. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Condolences. My deepest condolences to anybody who may need condolences right now. Pay raise. I did see a reverse, but I mean pay raise. The gossip and slander was meant to isolate you and crush your confidence. Who the fuck? Q, first, last, middle initial. Who they playing with? Who was they pressing? The gossip and slander was meant to isolate you and crush your confidence. They didn't know who they was fucking with. Beloved. Shit. Okay. The thing is, a lot of people, they projected things that would break them. I mean, but you're already bottom barrel, like low. Come on now. So they projected, oh, I know this will break me, so let me send it towards the collective. Collective is, I mean, I ain't saying nobody better than nobody, but beloved, you are a lot better than some of the individuals that tried you. I'm going to give you guys a spirit of the alchemy. Spirit of the alchemy. Or alchemy of the spirit. I'm sorry, I said spirit of the alchemy. It's a good one. The key. 43. The key. I'm going to give you somebody going to prison. This one card is from a different deck, but it's like out by itself. Somebody going to prison because they have no defense for something. I got all these random cards. Seven of Wands reverse. They have no defense, no protection. They have no defense for something. They're going to prison. It's random cards. I'm going to give you one of the Intuition Oracle. It's staring at me. It's looking at me. It was a good one for the collective spirit, please. The Independent, 37. I am aware of my inner dialogue and directed by positive imagery. The Independent. You could be 37, could be significant. You could be 37, you could be 43. I'm 37. I'm gonna give you, let's do a shaman tree. Eye of the Needle, intentionality, 17. Eye of the Needle. All right, I'm going to start with the Intuition Oracle here. The Independent. The Independent. I am aware of my inner dialogue and directed by positive imagery. A uniquely beautiful being sits on a draped garment that has outlived its usefulness. There was a time when this rare and priceless piece of fabric had been worn with pride, but that time is past. It had been a gift by a rich and powerful person attracted to this beauty, but a person whose damaged self-image and unquenchable thirst for possessing and controlling was eventually revealed. The lavish gift-giving was finally understood as a sad, pathetic person desperately trying to impress, seduce, and entrap this beauty. Emulating the spiders whose intricate webs were themselves harvested and spun into thread to produce the gossamer garment that now serves only as a seat cushion, an insulation from the cold marble column now used as a stool. The temperature of the air, however, in this underground grotto is always perfect, never too hot or cold. This idyllic, protected, vast inner space was once only a mental image visualized as a goal to be attained. This magical place was seen, and so were all the problems that could logically be expected to arise once it had become reality. Family and friends who could not accept the newfound independence being the biggest one. Over time, this visualization became so familiar that seeing it, saying it, and feeling it gave such subconscious guidance that this miraculous subterranean home is now completely owned by the gorgeous human. A person who has achieved independence and does not have to play by anyone else's rules of propriety or any other aspects of right and wrong. This winged being uses the former garment as a cushion atop a column that used to support a sundial. Thanks to using quantum affirmations, this empowered person has decided to end being a slave to time and work schedules. Playing music is the chosen pastime of the moment, though gardening and collecting shells to make art with are also on the new agenda. Shells are the protective former homes of equally beautiful and independent creatures. Their number is abundant beyond counting, as any underwater diver or visitor to shell-filled beach can confirm. Even so, the power of some shells is so great as to inspire their being treasured by those who find them. Many first people use shells as money, a medium of exchange, allowing human beings to share their abundance with others, in return for acquiring desired goods and services from others. Now that the secret of quantum affirmations is known, the independent has all that is needed to get what is desired. Heart of the matter. The independent wants you to visualize how you would like things to be, and especially to be aware of your inner dialogue about the material world and your place in it. You may have great plans, but if inside your head your thoughts are all about I can't, or I don't have enough, or I'm never, then you are adding an almost insurmountable obstacle to accomplishing your goal. Visualize what you want and then see it in your mind's eye and feel it as if you were there, experiencing it with all your senses. Also, see the problems that will naturally arise when what you visualize becomes your reality, so you can experiment with solutions you could use at that time. Perform your visualization before you go to sleep and when you wake up. It requires practice to counteract the self-defeating inner dialogue that has worked against you. We can attract things in our life that we focus on, both the things we desire and those that we do not want to happen. The independent. I just said something like, if you believe it, you can achieve it. Visualization is great. Like I told you guys, like the foundation of my spirituality, I started with prayer and affirmation. It's because I didn't know anything else, you know. But visualization is like, it's always been a thing for me, even like as a kid. But I mean, like literally, this is like a really good tool in manifestation as well, you know. Imagine, close your eyes and imagine what you want your life to look like. What does it feel? Where are you? What do you look like? What kind of car do you drive? What do you do on Sundays, Sunday afternoons? I don't know. The independent. A lot of you could be independent. You know, you're doing your thing right now. Keep on going. Keep the party going. That was a good one. All right, from the Alchemy of the Spirit, we have the key. The key. Sign of revelation and openness. Everything you are searching for already lies within your heart. What secrets lie within your heart? What do you desire and hope with your whole soul? You keep so many wonders within you. Just imagine the possibilities you could unlock if you lived from your potential instead of living in fear. But before you go any further, you need to believe you are enough. And that is something that needs to rise with honesty from your heart. The whole world could be rooting for you, but if you don't see yourself as the brilliant being you are, you'll miss out on the blessings life has for you. Therefore, open the secret chambers of your heart and let the light softly enter and heal it. Receive the key as a sign of doors opening for you and overcoming obstacles. But if you find a door that won't open, it just means it's not for you, and the universe is directing you to something better. The key, sign of revelation and openness. Everything you are searching for already lies within your heart. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, the last one, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. Intentionality, clarity, positive outcomes. If you look through the eye of a needle, what do you see? Summon the experience of being so singularly focused on the task ahead that it becomes natural to remove everything that is distracting, every non-essential, so you can succeed. What is, in this case, the definition of success? In order for the threading of the needle to happen, everything not in alignment with your goal needs to go. This is the only way that you will get what you need. Shrewd discernment, the willingness to winnow down the needle thread connection to its essence. The eye of the needle looks so tiny, but once your intention threads through it, a vast opportunity is presented on the other side. The needle can mend, can sew things together to make something meaningful and new. You're experiencing success right now. Stay true to your desires, to the work you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. I'm going to read that last part again. Stay true to your desires, to the work that you need to accomplish, so you are laser focused on the experience of creating and manifesting. The outcome is assured by divine forces. You will succeed. You will succeed. I can only speak from experience. Like I said, 3 years ago, this whole faith, I didn't believe, man, okay. Like I said, God made a believer out of me. And everything that has come to follow since that first awakening, only just more confirmation. Literally. And it's like, if you know, you know. Like I said, I was unfamiliar with tarot. I was unfamiliar. I had drew. I was a draw. I like to draw. I loved to draw as a child, but I hadn't done it since I was like 16 or 17, and I picked it back up at the age of 33, 34, and now it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. You know, I still love doing it. But I mean, it was like I followed the guidance I was given. Tarot reading just fell out of the sky, and in this tarot reading, you know, for everything I knew about my situation, the tarot reading filled in the gaps to what I didn't know. And it ended up all being true, all being accurate. And I've told you guys the story. I became obsessed. I was obsessed. Like, what? What is this tarot thing? You know, but I mean, if you know, you know. And like I say, if you know, you know. If you're doing something and you know, like seriously, if you're doing something that you know you've been guided to do, you feel it in your spirit, continue doing that unapologetically. There's going to be naysayers. There are going to be people that doubt you. There's going to be highs and lows. You know, sometimes you're going to do really, really well, and sometimes it's not going to be so great. That's the world for you. See, the constant flux. Everything's constantly changing. You're not going to be up all the time. You're not going to be down all the time. Roll with it or get rolled over. Tell you like OG told me, roll with it or get rolled over. Dang. Okay, say less. Say less. All right. I picked a prayer. We on a roll. What is this, the second or third day in a row? I picked a prayer. All right now. This one is from Prayers That Unlock Favor. It's another John Eckert book. I open on this prayer. This is Wisdom Confessions. I'm praying for everybody watching, all you beautiful souls, all of the collective, all you chosen ones, all you star seeds. What's up, fam? And myself. I receive the wisdom of God and the fear of the Lord. Let them be a part of my life. I want to make wise decisions. I want to know the word of God. Wisdom is my companion. She will bless me, promote me, protect me, and exalt me. I receive wisdom, the wisdom of the word, the spirit of wisdom. I receive the wisdom of heaven to walk on the earth. I will not make foolish decisions. I will not make foolish choices. I will not have foolish relationships. I do not put my trust in human wisdom, but in the power of God. In you, O Lord, lie the hidden treasures of wisdom and knowledge. I listen when those who are older speak, for wisdom comes with age. Lord, your wisdom is more profitable than silver, and its wages are better than gold. Let wisdom multiply my days and add years to my life. Let my house be built by wisdom and become strong through good sense. The price of your wisdom, O Lord, cannot be purchased with jewels mounted in fine gold. Its price is far above rubies. Your wisdom will save me from evil people and from the immoral woman. I will embrace your wisdom, for it is happiness in the tree of life. I pay attention to your wisdom, Lord. I listen carefully to your wise counsel. I need wisdom, therefore I will ask my generous God, and he will give it to me. He will not rebuke me for asking. I pray that my life pleases you, O God, that you might grant me wisdom, knowledge, and joy. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. That was a good one. Prayers That Unlock Favor by John Eckert. This is like one of his newest ones. That's all I got, fam. That's all I have, beloveds. That was it. Hopefully there was some confirmation, some clarity. Maybe you could put 2 and 2 together. 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Maybe just cued you into what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe none of it resonated. Maybe you just want to spend some time with your little big brother. Your big and little brother, I love you. Each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you to the moon and back. To anybody who's donated to the channel, thank you so much. It's a really big help, and I love you and appreciate you. I'm working through emails. Here's the thing when it comes to emails, because I have 2 of them that people are using now. When it comes to emails, I will not. It's impossible. I will not get through all of them. I will not. And I'm sorry. I apologize. There are some of you that have sent, you might have to send a few messages. People that, now here's the thing, sending 50 emails, and there's some of y'all that do that, and I don't even, I hate to even speak on this type of stuff. Sending 20 emails is a surefire way to not get none of them opened. I promise you that. Because you're doing too much. Respectfully. I love you, but you're doing too much. I love you enough to tell you you're doing too much. Like, let's keep it. Anyway, I'm working through emails. Some of you have gotten responses from me today. My readings are closed. My readings are closed. My readings have been closed ever since I started selling this little thing right here, the Kipper-ish Oracle deck. My readings have been closed. I don't have the time and the energy. And the thing is, I'm not going to have you pay for a reading if I'm not in the energetic space to give you a proper reading. It's different with collective readings and even with my zodiacs, because this is free. If you're here, you choose to be here. And then it's a lot less pressure too, because it is free. I don't owe nobody nothing by doing these. But it's just, they've been closed for a really long time. And then the thing is, a lot of people, y'all wasn't with me back then. I had a mini stroke in January of 2023. Conveniently after opening personal readings. Did a few, did a bunch, and had, some really good, connections. It was a cool experience. But the thing is, what a lot of people don't understand is that when you do personal readings, I'm literally putting your energy and whatever the hell is attached to it directly into my energy. I'm pulling on your shit to give you clarity. And the thing is, Man, I don't know, January 2023, I must have got a hold of somebody that had some extra shit attached to them, baby. Because I got beat bopped. And a lot of y'all don't remember. The readings are still up. Because for 2 months, I did nothing but overheads. You could hear in my speech, me slurring. Half of my face was... Now, since that whole incident, I did reopen readings once again. I reopened last year. Briefly. But once the Kipper-ish came and I started selling this, I don't have the time. I officially started an LLC last year, so I'm like it's like an official business now. It's just a lot of stuff. It's a full-time job. Emails are a full-time job. You know, sales are a full-time job, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you that buys a bracelet, that buys my energy cleansing salt bath, that buys my card decks. You use my cards. Thank you. But it's just a lot. It's a lot to, you know. So emails, I'm working through them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might not get through all of them. Some of them will be missed. Thing is, if you're gonna send me an email, have it be, is pertinent the word? Pertinent. Like, have it be of something of substance. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have as much time as I used to have. You know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, you know, y'all could tell me your whole life story, and I would run it down, read the entire thing, start to finish, and then send you a just as long email. I don't have the time, beloved. You know? But thank you. Those of you that reach out, even just to express kindness, because some of you do. You'll send me a short, quick, sweet, and effective message. Hey, Kev, thinking about you. Just wanted to say that last reading was, you know, blah, 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 blah. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you lots. You know, those get a response. Ask me. Because anyway, thank you. Each and every one of you that join me. Time after time, video after video. I love y'all. You know, once upon a time, this very same collective, you know, schooled me, guided me. When I was under spiritual attack, I didn't know what the hell to do. I turned to the collect on YouTube. Channel wasn't only but like 2 months old. I'm like, can y'all help me, please? Like, what do I do? And sure enough, this collective, y'all came through. Taught me about salt baths. Taught me about certain ritual work. Gave me the most powerful prayers. I mean, that's what it's about, man. I love y'all. That's why I say it so much. I love you. I do. Anybody who gives me those energetic donations, those likes, those comments, those subscribes, thank you so much. It really does help the channel. Currently on the Etsy shop, the only thing available is the iKev Tarot. I think there's a couple of the Bye Bye Bad Vibe. I'm waiting for bags. Because I have about 40 pounds of that stuff mixed and prayed over. It's ready to go. I just need the bags. The oversized Intuitive Gang t-shirts, there's about 10 of those left. The Kipper-ish will be back. Today's Monday. It'll be back Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to add it. Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday for sure. And don't worry about it selling. It's not going to sell out. It's not going to sell out but it will be restocked. Everybody asking about the Kipper-ish, it will be restocked Wednesday, July 16th. Gotta be that day or before, because yeah, Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde starts on the 17th. Yeah, we gonna be the extra deck. It's probably gonna be around August 10th. I'll have it before then, but I have my reasons. But yeah, it's coming. It's right behind. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support, for being here, for being you. As always, I want to send you guys an abundance of love, light, healing vibes, peaceful vibes, protection, faith, gratitude, happiness, joy, prosperity, everything your heart desires. You're so worthy, so deserving. Don't ever forget that. As always, I'm Kev, IntuitiveKev, and this has been a reading for the collective. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.